Hello and welcome back to Flowless Sports. Today we are back again with another preview for F1, and this week it's Baku. And Baku again, we have Path with us. Welcome, Path.
Yes, I'm looking forward to this race. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a fun one.
yeah, it's always action packed. But before we go into Baku, Monaco last week. Wow, that was something.
Oh, last week.
Oh, yeah, last week.
The break has been long, man, for 1 week.
It
So,
has.
but it was an insane race, Monaco.
It was.
After Charles and Ferrari messed up.
Yeah, the curse lives on. The curse lives on.
Yeah, hopefully next year the guy gets a chance to win. But this year again, it was our man Perez.
Yeah,
What a drive, though. He was
what
quick
a
in
guy.
all practices and even in the race, he just showed it with sheer pace.
Yeah, I guess Red Bull showed the experience of being in high pressure situations last few years, and yeah, Ferrari folded with their strategy. But Perez was there to capitalize. And talking about Perez, move on to Baku, the winner of the Baku race last year, Perez again.
Oh yeah, another eventful race last year, especially after Max when he was leading and then his tire blew up and crashed. It was an insane one. Even
Yeah,
Lewis messing up on the restart afterwards at turn one after his
yeah,
tires
yeah,
locked up
yeah,
because of brake issue. It was amazing, and
yeah,
Perez capitalized on everything and went on to win the race.
yeah. I mean, Baku is always eventful. Obviously, the
Yeah.
famous clip of Charles Leclerc going into the castle corner.
Oh yeah, that's one turn which is so tough to go through. One lapse of
Yeah,
concentration and you're in,
yeah.
and
Even
that's a
like what
surely red flag.
even playing it on the F1 game, it's difficult to get through that corner at
Oh, ask
speed.
me.
Yeah.
I dread this track because of that location.
But yeah,
The-
anyways, FP1 and FP2, we've had them by the time we're recording this, and Perez was in first position for FP1, and we had Leclerc in first for FP2.
Yeah, FP1 was basically like more of Red Bull showing their stuff because we had Perez in P1 and Max in P2, P3, sorry, and Charles managed to squeeze between them. But again, if we look at Carlos Sainz, he wasn't that far off. But the person who we should really be looking at is Fernando Alonso.
Yeah,
He was P5 in FP1 and P4 in FP2, so that Alpine's packing some pace down the straight.
yeah, for sure. I saw an image online that at the speed trap, he's clocking the fastest speeds. Well, obviously it's practice, but he's going
Yeah,
fastest.
he actually even is getting the fastest sector 3 timings at times, and just competing for that fastest sector 3 says a lot because today we could see that only Red Bull could achieve that. Ferrari was nowhere quicker on the straight compared to Red Bull, and the only car that could seem to match them is the Alpine.
Yeah, I mean that, and Alonso has been good all season. I, I pretty much expected this from Alonso. I think he's so experienced and he's adapting the quickest to the new cars out of the others on the grid.
Yeah,
So
it just feels he has a little less of what we call luck because
yeah,
he's had good performances over qualifying over the season, and in the race somehow something or the other just happens and he doesn't manage to score points. It's just
yeah,
gutting to see that.
yeah. I mean, if we move back to the top of the table, we had a dominant weekend for Red Bull last week, for especially for the constructors championship. So I
Oh
think
yeah,
this has to be a big one for Ferrari. They
I
have to
think the
come
gap is
back.
about 36 points if I'm not wrong now. So any more slip ups and Ferrari are just
Yeah.
going to lose everything.
Yeah. So, anyways, it brings us right on to the predictions. What do you think? What are your predictions?
Looking from these two practice sessions, I mean, it's for sure we know it's going to be Ferrari and Red Bull.
Yeah.
So, but if I was to pick drivers for me, uh, I'd say Max, Checo, and then Charles.
Yeah. I think I agree with you also this time. I think
And
that's
I'd
how I
also
see
like
it going.
to add to I don't see any of the Ferraris, sorry, not the Ferraris, but the Mercedes making it to the top five or top six even.
Interesting. So,
They were slow
yeah.
today, so
Yeah. I don't think they don't have it anymore in their car. If they
And they
didn't
were
do it
bouncing.
after Barcelona, yeah,
That purposing thing is really back, and it seems to be hurting them a lot as well. But
yeah,
they're
for
really
sure.
slow today.
I think we should expect a strong performance from the Alpine guys, especially Alonso, maybe Gasly.
Oh
AlphaTauri
yeah,
are showing
for
some pace.
AlphaTauri was in the top 10 both practice sessions, and they're showing some real good pace with the Red Bull engine. So let's hope they can be in Q3, both the drivers.
Yeah, it'll be good to see Gasly back again after his good season last year.
Yeah, it's been a tough start for him this year.
Yeah. Anyways, what are your fantasy picks? We have a new feature.
Oh yes, the fantasy picks. Now
Yeah.
it was tough for me because I wanted to put both Max and Perez in because I think I'm hoping for a Red Bull double podium this time. Is it just? But Max is just so expensive, so I think I'm gonna stick with Charles, Perez, Sainz, and Alonso and Bottas, along with Ferrari as constructors.
Yeah, that's exactly my thinking. I've actually gone for Max, who is on a streak this week. So
Oh.
if anyone hasn't used their triple driver, it might. Although obviously it's better off. You're better off saving it for the
Yeah, I can
sprints.
see you FPL boys are still on the triple captain thing, but yeah, Mega Driver
Oh
is
yeah, Mega Driver. Yes.
it should be a solid pick for this week.
Yeah,
It
he's the
should.
only one on a streak actually, out of the whole
Yeah.
grid. And then I have Bottas also, but I've gone for the two Red Bull boys. So I have Verstappen, Perez, Bottas, Alonso from Alpine, Magnussen,
Oh,
and Ferrari as my constructors.
oh, I couldn't squeeze that into my team. My budget wouldn't allow that, but for sure that would have been my team as well
Yeah,
if budget allowed it. But yeah, both teams great picks. And even people who pick the Alpha Tauris or say Esteban Ocon and drivers who are underdogs, you never know, they may pull surprises this week as well.
yeah, for sure. Anyways, thank you again for joining me, Pat.
No
It
problem,
was
no problem. Let's have a
great to,
great race this week.
yeah, thank you for giving us your expert insight.
Always.
Anyways, thanks you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll have these previews every single race, so make sure to subscribe. See you guys next time.
See ya. Bye.